South Africa has been added to the Financial Action Task Force list of grey-listed countries. What it means is that the countries on the list of nations that have failed to adequately put in place measures to tackle illicit financial flows.
While the grey listing is likely to put a massive dent in South Africa's GDP, the Financial Action Task Force found that South Africa was partially compliant or non-compliant with 20 of its 40 recommendations. The global watchdog says South Africa has agreed to work with the organization to address any identified deficiencies. During his budget speech, Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana warned the country to prepare for the possibility that it could be grey-listed.
Well, what it essentially says is that the continent has got some way to go in dealing with issues related to money laundering, issues related to terrorism financing, and these are the sorts of issues that the Financial Action Task Force looks at. I think to be in the same boat as Nigeria and Sudan, when we have a sophisticated first world financial sector, that with the proper regulation in place and the proper environment in place is able to actually control movements of money. The reality is that I think what the Financial Action Task Force looked at is that government has not moved quickly enough to put into place the necessary mechanisms and controls to deal effectively with corruption. We made, under President Ramaphosa, quite a lot of progress. But the Financial Action Task Force is obviously of the view that we've got a long way to go. So this is a further blow to the country, a further blow to our confidence, a big blow to the financial sector because correspondent banking relationships will be more difficult. It is bad news, although expected.